Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for watching today's video. I always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So, this has not been the start we expected for Team USA. Team USA has lost back-to-back expedition games to Nigeria and Australia, respectively, and in a time period of unquestioned USA basketball domination. Is it time to worry about Team USA basketball? I'll answer all those questions and concerns in this video, but make sure you leave your thoughts on Team USA. Are you worried about them? Are you not? With all that being said, let's get into it. So, like I said, Team USA has lost to Nigeria and Australia, respectively, and both teams that I've noticed in both games is that we just simply do not have a well-constructed roster. We've got a bunch of guys that are ISO bucket getters, an absolute bucket, right? But we have not a lot of playmaking. Almost none. None of those guys are playmakers, really. Um, we have we don't have a lot of great team defense. I know some of that will just come with time and playing with each other, but just not a lot of great wing perimeter defenders. And not in my mind. Definitely not the best we have in our game or our country has to offer, and no paint defense. I mean, our bigs are KD, Kevin Love, and Bam. You know, that's not any type of rim protection at all, and Draymond, but still, that's not any type of rim protection. Um, I think that's a function of the fact that this is not the 12 best American basketball players we can send. It's not as easy to say this in the best 12 NBA players because 4 out of the top 15 are all international players, but this is not even the best USA team we can send. Um, if we had guys like LeBron or Steph or Chris Paul, that would make up for a lack of playmaking. If we had just one of those guys, our playmaking issues would be resolved. If we had guys like Kawhi or Paul George, we'd have better wing defenders, better wing defense. If we had someone like AD, who is the best American rim protector, um, that would resolve our big issue and stuff like that. And we don't have any of that. And so, with that being said, we've got a bunch of, like I said, guys that are absolute ISO bucket getters. I get that we're missing Middleton and Book and Drew Holiday, but none of those three resolve that issue. I don't think Drew Holiday brings enough playmaking or defense. I don't think Middleton brings enough defense, and Book's just a bucket getter. I don't think either of those guys fill any role that we don't already have. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a few bucket getters, right? But you need an all around constructed team, and we just do not have that. I think the starting five we rolled out was Katie, Dame, Bam, Beal, and Tatum, and all four of those five guys have the exact same games. They do it a little differently, admittedly, but at the end of the day, they're all scorers. They're not playmakers, and Bam's not super big, and KD's the biggest guy in the starting lineup. Bam's our only big, and he's only 6'9". So we're not very big. We don't have a lot of playmaking. That's not a good combo. Now, yes, are we the most talented team? Most definitely. Still, even without having the best all-out constructed team, we're still definitely the most talented. And at the end of the day, that's definitely going to beat some teams. But we lost to teams that have NBA talent. Nigeria has 10 NBA players on their roster, 8 or 10. I don't remember the exact number. Australia's got some NBA guys. What happens if we play Slovenia? You don't think Luka's absolutely going to cook us? Luka is dropping 45 triple doubles against a well-rounded Clippers team that has at least two great wing defenders. What do you think he's going to do to this team? This roster right here, Luka is going to eat. I know the Gasol brothers, Spain, the Gasol brothers, and Ricky Rubio. I know that none of the three of those guys are in their prime, but you don't think that Pau and Mark can't be at least more than effective against a weak defensive team like we have? I don't know. There's a lot of issues. I still expect us to come out and win gold, but I don't expect it to be easy. I think international basketball is getting better, and we sent our worst roster in years. By far and away, our worst roster in a really, really long time. The worst roster I've seen since I've started watching and paying attention to basketball. By far and away, this team It's not the 2006 team, and it sure as hell is not the '08 or the 2012 team. I get the '08 and the 12 teams are all-time great teams, but still, it's not my point. This team is not the best team we could send. It's a shame that more of our top guys aren't going. I get why a few of them are going, but I'm not sure why a few of them did decline. I get AD and LeBron didn't want another 70-day offseason. I get that. But at the same time, I don't know why some of these other guys declined. I get it. They don't want to play all summer. But it would have been really nice if they did. So I still expect them to win gold, but I am a little worried. And I think this is not going to be an easy just roll through team through. And I'm really concerned that when we play teams with NBA talent, it might result in us not getting gold for the first time in a really long time since 2004. If anyone's gonna win gold, I guess I want it. If anyone else is gonna win gold, I guess I want it to be Luka and Slovenia. As much as I love Luka, I sure do not want to see anyone wear those gold medals around their neck. And Team USA, I'm still rooting for them. I still believe in them, but there's definitely cause for concern. So that being said, thank you for watching today's video. Are you worried about Team USA? What concerns do you have with the team? Do you think we'll get it together? Make sure to leave all your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the link content. You have a great day.